A. Explanation of what brand identity is. Brand identity is the visual, emotional, and cultural representation of your business. It's the way your business presents itself to the world, including your logo, color scheme, tone of voice, and overall messaging. A strong brand identity helps your business stand out in a crowded market and builds trust with your customers. B. Importance of having a strong brand identity. A strong brand identity is crucial for the success of any business. It helps you differentiate yourself from your competitors, establishes a connection with your target audience, and increases brand recognition and loyalty. A strong brand identity also sets the tone for all your marketing efforts, making it easier to create cohesive and effective campaigns. C. Overview of what the video will cover. In this video, we will provide you with step-by-step instructions on how to create a strong brand identity for your business. We will cover everything from defining your brand values and personality to creating your visual identity and developing your brand messaging. We will also provide tips on how to implement your brand identity and measure its success. By the end of this video, you will have all the tools you need to create a strong brand identity that resonates with your target audience and helps your business grow. Defining your brand. A. Identifying your brand values. Your brand values are the guiding principles that define what your business stands for. They reflect your company's mission, vision, and beliefs. Identifying your brand values is essential because they provide a framework for all your branding efforts, from your messaging to your visual identity. To identify your brand values, ask yourself what motivates your business and what principles guide your decisions. You can also survey your customers and employees to get a better understanding of what values are important to them. B. Defining your brand personality. Your brand personality is the set of human traits that your business embodies. It's the way you want your business to be perceived by your customers. Defining your brand personality is crucial because it helps you create a consistent brand image that resonates with your target audience. To define your brand personality, think about your ideal customer and what personality traits would appeal to them. You can also use adjectives to describe your brand personality, such as friendly, professional, innovative, or trustworthy. C. Establishing your brand voice. Your brand voice is the tone and style in which you communicate with your customers. It's the way you express your brand personality through your messaging. Establishing your brand voice is essential because it helps you create a consistent tone across all your marketing efforts, from your website to your social media channels. To establish your brand voice, consider your brand personality and how you want to communicate with your customers. Do you want to be humorous, informative, or inspiring? Once you've defined your brand voice, make sure to apply it consistently across all your marketing channels. Creating your visual identity. A. Choosing a color scheme. Your color scheme is a critical component of your brand identity. Colors have the power to evoke emotions and shape perceptions, so choosing the right color scheme is essential for creating a strong brand identity. To choose a color scheme, consider your brand personality and the emotions you want to evoke in your customers. For example, blue is often associated with trust and professionalism, while green is associated with nature and sustainability. Once you've chosen your color scheme, make sure to apply it consistently across all your marketing materials. B. Creating a logo. Your logo is the visual representation of your brand, so it's essential to create a logo that accurately reflects your brand identity. Your logo should be unique, memorable, and easily recognizable. When designing your logo, consider your brand personality and your target audience. You can also work with a graphic designer to create a professional and polished logo that represents your brand effectively. C. Selecting fonts and typography. Your font and typography choices can have a significant impact on your brand identity. Fonts can convey different emotions and personalities, so it's essential to choose fonts that accurately reflect your brand personality. When selecting fonts, consider your brand values and the emotions you want to evoke in your customers. For example, a sans serif font may be more modern and minimalist, while a serif font may be more traditional and professional. It's also essential to choose fonts that are easy to read and legible across all devices. Once you've chosen your fonts, make sure to apply them consistently across all your marketing materials. Developing your brand messaging. A. Crafting your brand tagline. Your brand tagline is a short and memorable statement that encapsulates your brand's essence and what you stand for. A well-crafted tagline can quickly communicate your brand's unique selling proposition and help your customers remember your brand. To craft your tagline, consider your brand personality, values, and mission statement. Your tagline should be concise, memorable, and accurately reflect your brand identity. B. Developing your brand story. Your brand story is the narrative that explains how your business came to be and what it stands for. Your brand story should be authentic, engaging, and resonate with your target audience. To develop your brand story, consider the history of your business, your mission statement, and your unique selling proposition. Your brand story should also include the people behind your business, your values, and your vision for the future. C. Creating a brand messaging strategy. A brand messaging strategy is a plan for how you will communicate your brand's messaging across all marketing channels. It ensures that all messaging is consistent and aligned with your brand identity. To create a brand messaging strategy, start by defining your target audience and their pain points. Then, develop key messages that address these pain points and highlight your unique selling proposition. Finally, create a plan for how you will communicate these messages across different marketing channels, such as your website, social media, email marketing, and advertising campaigns. Your messaging strategy should be flexible and adaptable to changes in your business and the market. Implementing your brand identity. A. Applying your brand identity to all marketing materials. Once you have defined your brand identity, it's essential to apply it consistently across all your marketing materials. This includes your website, social media profiles, email marketing, advertising campaigns, and any other promotional materials. Make sure to use your brand colors, fonts, and visual elements consistently to create a cohesive and recognizable brand identity. B. Consistency in all branding efforts. Consistency is key when it comes to implementing your brand identity. All your branding efforts, from your messaging to your visual identity, should be consistent and aligned with your brand personality and values. This creates a strong and recognizable brand identity that resonates with your target audience. Make sure to train your employees and stakeholders on your brand guidelines to ensure consistency in all your branding efforts. C. Measuring the success of your brand identity. To measure the success of your brand identity, you can track key performance indicators, KPIs, such as website traffic, social media engagement, sales, and customer loyalty. These KPIs can help you determine if your branding efforts are effective in reaching and resonating with your target audience. You can also conduct customer surveys and gather feedback to assess how your brand identity is perceived by your customers. This information can help you refine and improve your brand identity over time. A. Recap of key points. Creating a strong brand identity is essential for any business looking to establish itself in the marketplace. It involves defining your brand values, personality, and voice, creating a visual identity, developing your brand messaging, and implementing your brand identity consistently across all marketing materials. B. Call to action to begin creating a strong brand identity. If you haven't already, it's time to start creating a strong brand identity for your business. Use the information and tips provided in this video to guide you through the process of defining and implementing your brand identity. Remember, a strong brand identity can help you stand out in a crowded marketplace, attract and retain customers, and build a loyal following. C. Final thoughts and encouragement. Building a strong brand identity takes time and effort, but the results are well worth it. A well-defined brand identity can help you create a meaningful and memorable connection with your customers, build trust and credibility, and drive business growth. So, take the time to invest in your brand identity and watch your business thrive.